This video was brought to you by Markus Bil, Elbilmek, ABRP, Steurenberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? You guys probably saw the previous round of 500 kilometer challenge with i3, and I think I'm going to redo it. I did some calculation, and you saw in the previous video that we spent actually 3 hours and 20 minutes total in the charging stops. And yeah, okay, we drove fast, but I suspect that for this kind of setup or these old cars, it pays off to drive a little bit slower because the overhead became quite big, and also the i3 just happened to be somewhat inefficient once you start hammering it because of poor aerodynamics. So according to my calculation, if we redo it now, driving a little bit slower, we could be half an hour to maybe 1 hour faster than before. Last time it was 8 hours and 5 minutes. So let's see, can we do it in 7.5 by going slower? This is highly scientific. This is very useful test and information for you guys who buy an old car. Should you hammer it and charge faster, like I tend to do with modern cars, or should you actually take it slower with these cars? Let's find out. I'm going to do a final preparation, and then we will start right around midnight, a little bit past midnight. Well, we're on the move, and we're already down to 76%. No, but you see, the idea this time is that we'll be cruising at maximum 110 kilometers per hour on the speedo. Of course, when we pass through the city, we have to go slower, but the GPS speed now is around 107 kilometers per hour. So yeah, I don't want to go at 90 something, because then it will take awfully long time to travel. So I think this might be a good balance between travel speed versus efficiency and all that. So yeah, it still fogs a bit now because it had high moisture from the garage, but it should clear up soon. So it's not the car's fault, it's actually the garage fault. Right, we're now at Vestby, first starting stop. So actually we went, how much is this? We went around 10 kilometers further south before we stopped for the first time versus the previous run. So already now I feel like we are slightly faster, except for that we might have driven slightly slower. But we'll see by the end of the trip if this helps or not. But okay, so over here we have superchargers. Yeah, I'm plugging in on the wrong side. You see, if you can, yeah, you see, whatever. At night, it doesn't matter because we have plenty of stalls here. There's even a fat e-tron also plugging in the wrong side, but whatever. The Germans, they just want to do it their own way. So yeah, let me show you inside the plan now. Oh, look at this, we're getting 46 kilowatt, yeah, 124 amp. This time I also don't want to run the heater yet. We might not need to because it's not that cold outside. Wait, what was the temperature now? No, you can't see the outside temperature, you have to fire up the car over there. So I will show you on Google Maps this time that the next stop is going to be the turnaround point at Svinesund, and that is 72 kilometers away. So this time also, this challenge we will charge probably to 70-75% every time. Past 75% it goes painfully slow. So yeah, we just have to charge enough now and drive slow enough to reach the next point. Okay, so the plan is that we charge to around 70-75% every time. And then, well, first I want to go to the turnaround point, but I realize it's too far away. But at least we can go 52 kilometers now over to Arnvin and charge there. So yeah, I have a couple more minutes. And also, yeah, I also start preheating roughly, I don't know, a couple of minutes before departure. So we start getting some heat in here. But last time I also suspected that the battery was slightly rapid gating, because I stole the heat pump for heating the cabin instead of cooling the battery. We are now charging at Sarpsborg. This is, well, I think it's called Alvin. So I'm now taking the 50 kilowatt. I had to deduct 4 minutes because first I tried this side. Do you know these ABBs? They are so buggy. Try this side, it seems to have started. I saw state of charge in the screen, and then it stopped. And then without moving the car, I just grabbed the other side here, plug it in. Same thing happened. It seems to start charging, and then I heard some click, 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 and then clunk, stop. It's like, oh shit. Then I move over. So we have 4-minute deduction. So man, these ABB chargers, they are so unreliable. So you can't blame the car for it. That's why we deduct 4 minutes. But at least now we're getting 125 amp. Yeah, I also tend to want to avoid these old chargers because some of them, they might have broken modules. So they might not give me 125 amp or 45 something kilowatts. So, but at least it's working now. So, you know, over here, it's 4.5 degrees Celsius. Wow. I can almost take out my shorts. So we still have wind from the south. You see north is roughly that way. Yeah, so this is good for this kind of challenge now, is that it's nice and warm. So it's a little bit warmer than previously, which is a slight advantage, of course. Wait a minute, we should be getting over 45 kilowatt now, not... I think there's something wrong with the charger. Let's go over at the Kempower instead. It's right over there. We're now charging at Kempower and boom, we get 123 amp. See? It's the charger, not the car. Some guy in the live stream was like, oh, maybe it's the car. No, it's not the car, it's the charger. Yeah, so always use quality chargers. But you see, previously we had some 50 kilowatt chargers here. And Recharge, they've been doing this Kempower spree all over Norway, where they take out those old 50 kilowatt unreliable and slow chargers and replace them with Kempower instead. So you have very smart power sharing. I don't need to explain to you guys this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 stalls. And then how much power do you get here? If, let's say, there's not too much traffic and you come with a fast charging car, it should say here, yeah, see? Ooh, it even has, it has support for 800 volt. So you can take 180 kilowatt on 800 volt or 120 kilowatt on 400 volt. Huh? Wait, if it has 800 volt architecture, it means that, oh, this is cool. I don't know if you guys see it. I'm using those 2 power modules. Each power module is 25 kilowatt, up to 25 kilowatt. So I'm taking up to, hey, this is something new. I haven't seen this before. Wow, that's cool. We are now charging at Solli, but this is a bit weird. This is a V2 supercharger, but I'm not getting 125 amp. But it sounds like cooling is active. Okay, whatever. It's still okay. So, yeah, but I need some food and pee stop now. Man, one thing I don't like about this location is that it's so dark here at night. Okay, right here we just happen to have one light. I'm not sure if this was set up by Tesla or the gas station or owner, but look here, do you see them? No, these are near chargers, Delta chargers. It's so dark here. You know, over there, over at the gas station area, it's lit up. Actually, where you fill gas, it's nice and bright over there. But so why do we have to juice up in the darkness here? But fortunately, over here where I filled up last time, that's the Kempower site, or Recharge rather. They have lit up area. So, yeah, it's like, why don't we have the same amenities and the same comfort as gas fillers? Oh, I see, there is a light there. I don't know if you can see it. That is kaput. When are you gonna fix it? We are now charging. I went deep, 2 kilometers of range left, 4.8% left. Oh shit. Yeah, we're now at Shell Ås. Okay, yeah. Wait, can you hear it? The cooling is active. And if you look here, this is tiny, but if you look at that one here, oh, shit, 34 degrees Celsius in the max. I heard that this battery doesn't like to be too hot, so maybe the battery is about to rapid gate because we are not getting 45 kilowatt right now. Yeah, last time when I did the challenge, I preheated. This time I'm being more careful about preheating so it doesn't steal the AC unit. We are now charging at Berger, and interesting observation. Okay, it's freaking tiny, but I'll show you here. You see, now we start with 31 degrees Celsius max. Previously, we started with 33 degrees max. It seems like the car doesn't want to be close to 34 or 33 degrees. Previously, it seems like it was slightly rapid gating. So yeah, this is an interesting discovery. It seems like this i3 has a slight rapid gate, especially if you hammer it. So my advice so far is that you want to try to avoid going too deep. Try to arrive with 10%. Once you go lower, the voltage drops, the current needs to go up, and internal resistance is probably higher. And then you get more heat buildup, and then you get more rapid gate, or slight rapid gate, yeah. Okay, how do you like my BMW parking? You see, I park within the lines. Well, actually, you know what? Legally, you can park like this if this would be a paid place like downtown and shit. Because the rules in Norway is that as long as the tire is on the line, it's allowed. As soon as the tire is outside the line, that is not allowed. So having fat tire is an advantage. Unfortunately, the i3 has skinny bicycle tires, 155 width. So if you want to park like an idiot, get fat tires, thick tires. Okay, we are almost at 70%, and this is the point where I want to preheat the few minutes before we leave. So initially, once you stop the car, you will see the option to run the auxiliary heater. You can start the car and then dig into the menu, but it's kind of clumsy. If I try to open it, no, it's gone. So what I do is that I have pre-programmed that this key here becomes the preheating key. So if I press and hold, you see there, now the preheating starts. So seems like this 2-3 minutes of preheating before we leave, before we unplug at 75%, seems to do magic for consumption on the next leg. But you will see now that it goes painfully slow now. Less than 20 kilowatt towards the end. We are now at Minnesund. I start feeling the slight fatigue now after driving all night. But we are currently at 330 kilometers, so yeah, that means 170 more. Man. But I can feel that we might be faster than before. But over here, it is cold and slightly windy. I'm too lazy to go outside. But yeah, so not much to see. We are just charging now. You see, at least it's consistent. Yeah. So, not much else to comment about, right? We are now at Uno X Kåterud, and I like the concept of Uno X stations because, first of all, they use hyperchargers. Well, one small minus is that there's no Channamo here, but at least they have hyperchargers. They are future-proof because CCS is going to be the most common standard in Europe, and hyperchargers are quite reliable. Very few times they break down. And also 300 kilowatt or split 150 each. But look here, I haven't shown you guys this last time. They have something called Svanemerket. You know, this swan, it's like a swan branding or like a approval or some shit. It has something to do with environmentally friendly stuff, right? Products or service or whatever. And this washing facility here is, it's green in a way that they reuse the water. I don't remember. I talked to Reitan group about this Uno-X, you know. They reuse the water, so there's some cleaning facility and stuff over here. So you can say that washing your car makes a smaller impact on the environment. Yeah. So you don't have to be green by just driving electric car. You can still drive a fossil car and you can use these green washing machines here, you know. And I'm gonna show you something else. One last thing here. Let me see. Where do you have to walk? Yeah, wait. Yeah. Look at this. This column is visible from the road, and this is something that only Uno-X has. They show you the price per kilowatt hour, and it says that you have 6 high power chargers, CCS, and the price here might change from time to time. Huh? I like the concept of Uno-X, man. Okay, anyway, it's quite cold over here. It's amazing how the temperature can change. Earlier, in the south, we hit plus 4.5 degrees. On the way here, I hit minus 7.5 degrees. Okay, you see, I'm going to show you something here. We are charging now at 35 kilowatt, right? Or Leistung. Yeah, you see? But if I press this button to preheat, I think it's acting now. Now the power should go up. Look. It ramps up now because it kicks in the heat pump. So this is good design. It means that the heat pump pulls extra power from the charger to start preheating the cabin. Yeah, bad design would be Leaf or some other cars that pulls the same power from the charger, and then you get slower speed when you want to preheat the cabin. This is the second to last charging stop. It's minus 7 degrees Celsius over here. Oof, yeah, we're now at Ringsaker. Everything looks normal, yeah. And I can show you outside. Man, it's almost 7 in the morning now, and according to my calculation, we will finish maybe roughly at the 8-hour mark, or maybe slightly before 8-hour mark. So I was hoping for a half an hour improvement, but it seems like it might be only around 15-20 minute improvement so far. Ooh, okay. Now we wait. I've been there before, by the way, a couple of times. Just another Secor K charger, charging site with lots of chargers. Oof, and you can see it's cold outside here. Oh man. This is it, the last charging stop. So if you look at the clock there, we count as if we started 17 minutes past midnight. That includes 7 minutes of this, some charging problems. And we started 10 minutes past midnight. So we are at roughly 7 hours and 20 minutes soon. And we have to charge a little bit, this time to 70%. And then we need to drive another 41 kilometers. So yeah, we'll see. I'm getting excited now. This is a very interesting experiment to see whether you need to go fast or slow if you have an old car. I still don't know the answer yet. Yeah, but over here it is not that cold. So it's around 0 degrees Celsius. Bolleland, yeah, Bolleland. Ja, nå skal det bolles, ja. Oh shit. I think I will pass the bolle for now. I tend to come here quite often, so if I would eat bolle here every time, I would be a fat bastard. So I prefer just being a bastard. Okay, this is the final run. Yes, and now I'm cruising on 120 kilometers per hour. Previously I cruised 110 on the speedo, but now we have slightly shorter legs. We have to drive, so that means we can go slightly faster, but I don't want to go faster than this, because then the beaver becomes quite, the hamster becomes quite thirsty. But yeah, we are at 7:49, so we just passed the 7.5 hour mark, and we have to go 37 more kilometers. Oh, let's go, let's go. The sun is coming up soon, so we are now at this, where is it? I think it was the 17th of December. So in 4 days, the sun will turn around and we will get brighter days. Well, actually, it's not like that. The Earth is turning around the sun, and it's spinning and tilting. Yeah, that's how it works, man. Everything is relative. Actually, right now we are traveling at over 10,000 kilometers per hour, yeah, around the sun. Okay, let's do the countdown. 4992, 4993, 4994, oh shit, wait, 4995, oh, I have to go slow. 4996, 4997, 4998, 4999. Oh, slow down, slow down. 500, time, 810, shit. But we have to deduct for some traffic, so it means 7 hours and 50 minutes. Oh, okay, we run, yeah, 750. 15-minute improvement. Now I have to get over to the fast charger, supercharger. Oh shit, shit, no, I'm going low. Shit, shit. Slow down, slow down, slow down, and then Eco Pro Plus has been engaged. Oh, ninja mode on. Oh man, we made it here at the supercharger with 5.7%. It'd be like, 5.7, that's plenty. On a Tesla, that's 25 kilometers. Well, here it is 3 kilometers. Okay, let's plug it in. Wow, that's a nice sunrise. It's going to be sunny today, but cold. But okay, so this time we were 15 minutes faster than previously. So why was it faster? I think I have some explanations. We consume less energy, which means that we need to charge less time, right? Regardless of how many charging stops you had. But also we had only 9 charging stops today versus 12 last time. So each stop could add, let's say, 1 or 2 minutes of overhead. So you can say 3 times that, but that only accounts for, let's say, maybe 6 minutes extra. Yeah. And what else? Yeah, losses. When you hammer it, like I did last time, there are some hidden losses. So which means that the consumption you see on the screen, that's not including all the losses. So the real consumption was most likely higher. I should try to do a test. You know, I did a degradation test when I drove slow. I should try to test when I drive faster, let's say 120 kilometers per hour, to see how many kilowatt hour we get out. I doubt that we get 16.1. We might get only 15 kilowatt hour. And then what else? Yeah, so we drove slower, yeah, which means that the driving speed was estimated to be around 100 kilometers per hour versus 115 kilometers per hour. So, yeah. Other than that, I'm not sure. But you know, this got me thinking. Okay, if we arrived faster by driving slower, would it be even better if we drove at 90 kilometers per hour? For that one, I'm not sure. Then it means that the average speed should drop even more, maybe to around 85 kilometers per hour. And then based on 85, you can run the math. And I'm not sure. I believe that the speed I drove today was more or less the optimal speed. But if you hammer too hard, then it goes slower because of losses. But then if you go too slow, like 90 kilometers per hour, then you just spend way more time driving, and the car is charging relatively fast. So I will probably not do a third run. I can just estimate it, yeah. But okay, anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.